Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And in this video I'm going to be showing you how to get invisible item frames in Minecraft. Now I'll show this in Java Edition, just because you can only do this in vanilla Java Edition, sadly not in Bedrock Edition. There is a workaround, but it's not something that's in the game naturally. That's also why the title doesn't say anything about Bedrock Edition. So if you like Minecraft tutorials like this one, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future tutorials or other Minecraft videos. So let's just get started. Here we are in Minecraft Java Edition. We are actually in the most recent snapshot, and that has a special reason as well, because we got a new item frame. Yes, so in this edition of Minecraft Snapshot 21W03A there are two types of item frames. There's the normal one, the normal item frame, and the glow item frame. And so this is possible for both types of item frames, as I'll show you during this video. So we'll just need one command to get these invisible item frames. So there are two different ways to do this. So you can give yourself invisible item frames, you can place everywhere, or you can turn the item frames that have been placed down invisible. I will only be showing you the first method in this video just because I think it's more useful and is much more easy to use. So let's just get started over here with the commands. You don't need command blocks for these, you can just type them in chat if you want to. So these commands will be listed down below, so you can copy them over straight from there. Of course you do need to be on a PC, I think, for you to be able to copy things over from the description, but it's not a very long command, as you can see right here. So typing it over should also not be too tricky. So here is the command. You just give yourself an item frame, and it has a special entity tag, which is invisible 1. That's everything, so let's press this button, and now over here we have this item frame. As you can see, it says MBT1 tags at the bottom over there, which it doesn't say with these. So if you place this one down, as you can see, well, you can't see anything. That's the beauty of it. So we can place any other item in there. You can place the invisible item frame in there, and as you can see, it's completely invisible. There's no hitbox either. If I have my mouse on here, you don't get the hitbox of the gold block, but you also don't get the hitbox of the item frame. If I remove this one and press F3, you will see that it does say targeted entity item frame, so the entity is still here. That's also a good way where you can see, is there an item frame on this block. So first of all, there's an outline if you're looking at a block without an item frame, and no outline if you're looking at the block with an item frame. And in F3 you'll see the entity at the bottom right over there as well. So you can put any item in here. For example, you can put a sword in there. Let's place another one down, a grass block. There we go, you can very easily put a whole lot of details into a wall or anything else in Minecraft. There we go, there's a button in an item frame, which I think looks very cool. It's a very small button, so you have a small button and a big button on that wall there. And so you can also do this with the glow item frames. So it's pretty similar. This time I'll actually type it in chat so you can see how it works. So just give @p, and then in this time it's glow item frame. So let's go over to that one. Then these brackets like this, type in entity tag, make sure you have the capitalization all correct, this is important, colon, then another one of these curly brackets, invisible, colon 1. That's all you have to do, press enter, and now we have this one over here, which is the invisible glow item frame. So I do recommend you renaming this. So you can do that by using this command, which will also be in the description. So this time we give ourselves, well, let's do the glow item frame once again, because I haven't shown it off yet. Glow item frame, and then display name text invisible item frame. So let's change that to glow item frame as well. There we go. Italic false, and there's the entity tag 1b. You can also do 1 or 1b, it works the same. You can also give yourself multiple of these if you increase the count back there. So there we go, let's give ourselves this invisible glow item frame. So now if we hover over it, as you can see in the name of it, it says invisible glow item frame, which just makes it easier to differentiate it from a normal glow item frame. So when you're scrolling through your hotbar, you can immediately see, yes, this is the invisible one and this is the normal one. So as you can see, it works once again, and we can put in the same blocks, like, or whatever you want to put in here. It works exactly the same. And of course, the special thing about these glow item frames is that if we turn it to nighttime, like this, then as you can see, these will give off some light. So the same happens for the invisible ones. So let's also grab the invisible item frame. So now I had to look into my inventory to see which one was the invisible one. So renaming them is very helpful indeed. So here are the normal item frames that put the same items in there. And now as you can see, these are way darker. So the glow item frame does keep its glow even when it's invisible, which is very cool. So you can't do the same thing with a debug stick, because if you right click the item frame with a debug stick, it just puts it in there and afterwards it just spins it around. So you can't do this with a debug stick. You can do this with the data merge command as well, but I just think this is way more useful to have the actual items in your inventory, so just place them down wherever you want to. And so that's how to get the invisible item frame in Minecraft Java Edition. If you have any more questions on this, of course, let me know in the comments down below and I'll try to help you out. But I think it's all very clear. Now, as for Bedrock Edition, so that's Windows 10, Pocket Edition, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, all those kinds of versions, it's a little bit more difficult because you can't actually add MBT to items over there. So if we go into Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and now we try to use the same command as we used in Java Edition. So let's copy it over, there it is. So let's try this, and you'll see we'll get an error. So there's no way of changing this, so the syntax here would be, I think, something like this. But whatever you try, it doesn't work, you always get an error, sadly. Also, of course, there are no glow item frames in Minecraft Bedrock Edition yet, so that's definitely not possible. So there's one way of doing this in Bedrock Edition, and that's by using a behavior pack. So in your settings, all the way at the bottom of add-ons, you can add a behavior pack that changes the item frames to invisible item frames. But it's not very clean solution or anything. And for that to work, you also need to put on cheats and experimental gameplay as well. So it's very frustrating that you can't like put any MBT to any items in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. It's just, for someone like me who wants to do every tutorial in Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Java Edition, it just every time becomes immediately clear that when I have something fun I can do in Java Edition, you can't do it in Bedrock Edition. And so I will leave a link to a behavior pack that does this in the description down below. So if you still want to try that, then try it and let me know if it worked. And of course, for the glow item frames, we'll have to first wait until they come into Bedrock Edition, and afterwards also wait until someone makes a behavior pack on making them invisible, which will probably take a very long time. Or, of course, we need to wait until Bedrock Edition finally gets MBT data added to their command system, which will probably take a very long time because it hasn't happened yet, and I don't think they have any plans to do it anytime soon. So let's hope we see that in the future. Okay, we're back in the version that actually does have invisible item frames. But I think that's pretty much it. That's all I had to tell you. As I said, if you have any more questions about item frames or invisible item frames or Minecraft in general, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft tutorials like this one. And I want to thank my tier 3 members, Calvin Evers, Zobot and the Smikela. Thank you so much for becoming a tier 3 member. If you also want to become a member, click the blue join button below the video to check out the different tiers. There we go. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you in the next one. So until then, bye bye.